fifth day of competition here in Tokyo. The Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium has had a fantastic series of competitions. In the Olympic qualifying, one of the final Olympic qualifying competitions, the other one in Puerto Rico, of course, just for one team. But of the 8 teams here, 4 of them will qualify. The top Asian team, there are 4 of those, and the other 4. That's the situation at the moment. Isn't that interesting? The Netherlands beat Italy today, 3-love, which was an extraordinary achievement. Korea, the top Asian team at the moment, 12 points. And of course, Italy, with that one single loss, have dropped back to 3rd place at the moment, and Japan in 4th overall. Dominican Republic, well, they have yet to win, and it's been a big disappointment for the world-ranked 7th team. We'll see whether or not De La Cruz can improve the situation. Of course, Japan are very, very strong. Saori Kimura, number 3, as was a heroine in the match against Thailand, of course, there was a lot of controversy. Went to 5 sets, the only 5-setter of the competition so far. But there is some very, very good players there. Ishii, of course, the 25-year-old, has had a really, really impressive outing. And, well, in fact, I've got a 24-year-old, or it's 25 on the screen. The wing spiker has got 44 altogether in terms of points. Miyu Nagaoka, the number 1, will be certainly looked towards making an impact. We've got the officials and the teams coming forward then now for the national anthems and the presentations and all the official elements with the flags.
これより両国国歌の斉唱を行います。ご来場の皆様、ご起立、ご脱帽の上、コート上の国旗にご注目ください。はじめにドミニカ共和国国歌です。Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the Dominican Republic. And the national anthem of Japan. $10,000 people inside this wonderful stadium.
And I have to say, most of them have got their eye on that young lady we saw at the cutaway last, Saori Kimura, the captain of Japan, 29 years old now. The outside hitter has really got a huge responsibility. She really proved a miracle maker against Thailand. They looked to be absolutely down and out of it, and somehow dragged themselves back into it. Obviously, the challenge system and a little bit of indiscipline on the Thai side helped, but they were very lucky to break through, still keeping their Olympic ambitions alive. And there, isn't that great? High-fiving from all the fans. Shimamura's hard to reach, that's for sure. Right, well, we will break, and then obviously, there you go, have the presentation of the top 6 in just a couple of moments. But, well, on paper, you'd think that the Dominican Republic at 7th ranked in the world would give the Japanese at 5th ranked a really good run for their money. But during this particular competition, they lost against Thailand 3-1. They lost against Italy 3-0. They lost against Peru 3-0. That was a huge surprise. And against the Netherlands, the same score. So they have winless at the moment, the Dominican Republic. Japan, they've won 3 and they lost 1. That was a big win against, big lose against Korea. Right, let's have the introduction of the officials for this one. It's Mr. Shamiri of Iran and Mr. Al-Nama of Qatar.
Presentation of the international referees. The first referee is Mr. Mohammad Shamiri from Iran.
Mohammad Shamiri, great character. He's a wonderful man. And obviously, he's so well respected on the circuit. And Mr. Al-Nama, they do a fantastic job, there's no doubt at all. Mr. Hassan is having his last season in charge of all the referees. And, well, he has done a brilliant job over his career. So, let's have a look at the Dominican Republic then first. Coming up first is Valdez, Anaris Victoria Vargas Valdez. Really tough names I've got to cope with here. Here's Rivera. She likes to hit them, I tell you. Rivera, Priscilla Rivera, the outside hitter. There is Rivera.
Number 7, Number 14,
yeah, Rivera. Martinez, she's enormous. But before that, we're going to get Casilla. There she is, Martinez. She's only 19 years old, the outside hitter. She is definitely one of the big stars of the future. Came a little bit unstuck during the whole tournament so far, it has to be said, but she's still scoring well. There's the lineup ultimately for Dominican Republic, and Marcus Crick from Brazil is the coach. Now, this is what it's all about. There's the setter. The setter is Miyashita. Saori, of course, the captain, the outside hitter. We've also got Ishii, number 12. She's the top scorer at the moment. Araki is there, the middle blocker. 31 years old now is number 11, Erika Araki. This is right in the middle. Manabe Masayoshi, how did he conjure up that win previously against Thailand? It was such an important one. Unbelievable. Even now, people still pinching themselves to work out how it happened. It was such a long way back, 12-6 down, 12-7 down in the 5th. They still came back to win with a couple of penalties against the officials from Thailand. Anyway, discipline is going to be important, of course. Ambition and certainly accuracy will be very important. Dominican Republic will start this one. Priscilla Rivera will be starting first with the service. Well, in fact, it's going to be a different ball. It's going to be the one handed to her by Mr. Al-Nama. Right, we're ready to roll. 10,000 people here desperately want another Japanese victory. Whoa! Great service, Rivera. I told you she could hit them. Whoa! That's amazing. Sauri, the receiver, just couldn't get out the way. Here she is, number 3. She has had a good set of receiving stats as well, though. It's way out of court this time for 1-all. They will celebrate everything, and in fact, because that unexpected, narrow victory against Thailand, 15-13 in the 5th, even if they win this clearly, 3-0, 3-1, they will still be in 4th place. But that's the all-important 4th place. That's a big one from the 6'7" outside hitter. It didn't happen. That does, though. Sauri comes up, and again, you can tell she is rejuvenated in her ambition for her team. Not that she's ever gone off the boil, but you know, to get the perfect game for every match is so hard. 2-1. Here's Nagaoka. Well, I beg your pardon, it was Yuki Ishii, who was the server there. Now, this is interesting. Gineri Martinez, the sister of Elizabeth, is at the line, but that's a quick hit from Araki. Araki will go to the line. Of course, the libero, Arisa Sato, exchanges with the middle blocker. She comes off. It's a floater there, up nicely by Martinez. Oh, 3-all. Valdez, the middle blocker, 34 years old now. It's a big mix of youth and experience. Right behind her is a 19-year-old, and then her sister, Gineri Martinez, is only 18. So it is really, really interesting, the mix of experience and age. Solid serve, well picked up, good delivery, still saved. It's got to go over. Okay, who's going to get this? It's Sauri again, and it forces the error off the block, and it's 4-3. Sauri Kimura, and she has been the pin-up poster girl ever since she was 17. So we're talking about 12, 13 years ago now. She's coming up to 30, 29, I think, at the minute. You can't receive and put that ball, you dig it the pass to the opponents like that. 5-3, easy. Miyashita, well, she's had some critics. Again, a good solid service, a long way back, but what a hit that is. Great hit from Martinez. I really don't know how they can combat her, to be quite honest. She's got the rhythm. She's so athletic. Just look how tall she is. Quite amazing. Elizabeth Martinez Prelin. That's a good shot. Lovely loop around to finish it off. Wow, out to that opposite. And just look at that. Excellent play from Yamaguchi. And again, that's a lot of experience there at 32 years old. We've got Erika Araki on at 31, Yamaguchi at 32. Sauri now is one of the senior citizens, of course. Lovely touch. Well, they dropped off the play, and that is so interesting because the big hitters force that, looping back a little bit. They've got to put that second line of defense a little bit closer. 5-6. Valdez. It's out of play. It's 6-all. Again, you'll hear me use the word accuracy all the time because that's what is required. And that one, okay, Yamaguchi puts it out wide. Valdez comes to the side. She's the middle blocker and swaps, obviously, with the libero. That's a better service. It was a net touch. It was a net touch. That was called by Mr. Nama, and that means that Japan have the lead at the first technical timeout. They have been solid without being spectacular, and obviously the crowd will love the fact that they've got a 2-point lead at this juncture. It's a really good atmosphere inside this Metropolitan Gymnasium. I've been here several times over the years, and it really has got an atmosphere all of its own. It was redeveloped a few years ago, totally. The infrastructure is kept there, but the inside has been redeveloped completely. Although it was an original 1964 space when Japan hosted the last Olympics. And of course, the next Olympics after Brazil are going to be back here in Tokyo. The new national stadium is under construction at the moment. Right, well, let's see whether the Dominican Republic can come through and surprise the hosts. We've got Brenda Castilla, the libero, on. Going to be trying to receive here and get a good transition. We'll see. Not there. Ooh, a bit close, but still in play. Good save by Japan. That is a lovely block, but still there. Nice receiving. Oh, unlucky. Good chase down there, and it looks like, is that Yuki Ishii? No touch there, but it was actually Saori Sakoda has come on. Didn't notice that before. Saori, the other Saori, has come on, 7-8. Not a bad hit there from Mata. Good reverse. It's kept alive. The block did its job. Oh, well, that was indecision. Oh, great piece of play. And I think that was in. It was down the line, 8-all. 2 in a row. Nice play. It's Valdez, I think, again. Oh, what a shot. Hit the line. Saori's asking for the decision to be out, but it actually was on the line. Good work. Gineri Martinez in the center. Here is Marta Frica. Ooh, well, that was difficult. Got to get into shape here. Okay, here's the chance. Good reverse. Oh, what a block, though. That's a brilliant block for 9-8. 3 points in a row, Dominican Republic. That's quietened the Japanese fans a little bit. They have shown that they've got great ability, Dominican Republic, but they've just come up short in this competition so far. They still can't get it through and down. Another chance. Oh, it tipped over. Oh, still there. What a scrambling rally this is. That's better. That's much better from the other Martinez, Gineri, 18 years old, played like a veteran. That little tip over the top of Araki, great work. Like that one. Timeout is called by Manabe, and I'm not surprised. 4 points in a row for Dominican Republic. He doesn't need to say much, that's for sure. Just trying to break the momentum. Marcus Crick will be very happy with the way they fought back here. 8-6 down to a lead of 10-8. Rivera. The big boom. I tell you, she really does hit them. You can tell her shoulders there are as strong as they look. 90 seconds, well actually 60 seconds for this timeout. Japan, we feel as if we've gone that distance, that's for sure. Elizabeth Martinez, number 20, on the left of screen. A lot will depend on her. 6'7", I think. I saw her details. That's over 2 meters, 2 meters and 1 centimeter. That's better. That is much better. Coming through from the back. Good work from Saori Sakoda. Managed to get it, stick in from the block, 9-10. Got to come up with some surprises. The conventional wing attack is not working at the minute, so lots of options required. Ooh, watch out, and a little touch, it's good work. You knew she was setting up, had lots of options there, about 1.5 meters back from the net. It was a really, really good set. And then avoiding that touch from Sakoda. (11-9), Dominican Republic. They've only picked up 1 set in 4 days of competition, 4 matches. That's better. That's much better, but still going to be back. They've got to do it again, Japan. That's better. That's absolutely on the money there. Excellent work. Yuki Ishii stays out wide on the opposite position and then fires one with the angle. Yeah, listen to the crowd. Ishii. 1 point the difference. That's a long way back. Oh, Ribera goes out. It's 11-all. Yeah, she'll be annoyed at that. She'd had a look at it, but she wasn't moving forward. That was the problem. Tried to do things that normally you'd have to have some momentum forward to do. 11-all. Is Ishii again. Good serve. Ooh, what a stop there, my goodness. Again, power play, but this time it goes out off Arisa Sato. And Dominican Republic will be celebrating. Okay, this is interesting. Out goes Yuki. And in comes Zayasu, who is actually normally a libero. So they've got 2 defenders there looking to receive. This one is coming off the hands of Martinez. Oh yeah, good work, Araki. Nice run around. Miyashita saw it. Miyashita says, okay, it's yours. Only a single defender, and you can't put that against Araki at the net. Well, they've tied up the wing attackers, see, so that made it much easier for Araki. Not a bad service. That is a great block. Oh, yes. Oh, Sakoda, you beauty. 13-12 Japan. Look at it. Down the line it was going to go from Martinez. You can't believe how tall she is, but Sakoda does a great job there and celebrates with even more gusto. That's another big block. It was too close to the net. Too big a swing. Watch out. Oh, yeah, great roof there. Beautiful roof from Yamaguchi. Yeah. 14-12, timeout for Dominican Republic. They were in the lead, 10-8.
No le dé para abajo para la línea. No baje la bola para la línea. Sigue dando cruzado. Hey, muchacha, el juego no puede irse de una vez sin ninguna necesidad. Esa rotación deja a Neres contigo a o pie corto. Tú tienes elevado y elevado. A Neres deja cerca de ti. Esa colectiva tendida. ¿Está bien? Va.
Well, that was dynamic, wasn't it? Dynamic talking there from Marcus Quick. He does remind me a little bit of Jose Guimarães, the Brazilian coach. Of course, Brazil, as the hosts, have already qualified for the tournament. 12 teams will be in Rio for the Olympics. And, well, that was certainly energetic, wasn't it? Let's see whether that has inspired his charges. 14-12, Araki's at the line. Some great production, I have to say. You saw the cameras around. It's some fantastic opportunities for us to see high-quality volleyball. And there's another block, but it's out. 13-14. And I suppose you could say the timeout was a good one. Martinez again. Have we got... now we have. Araki's come off. And of course now Arisa Satu's back on. Oi, oi, oi. Where are you going, young lady? My goodness me. Huge hit. This to go to the second technical. It's a good service. Rivera saves it well. Here's Martinez and doesn't get it down. Sauri will wait for it again. Sauri's there, but what a block. It's out of play. 16-13. There is a challenge, but I don't think it'll do any good. That was out. I think there is a challenge here. But look, there we go. There's the block. It's out of play, way out. Sauri knew it as well. It's 16-13. There won't be a challenge, actually, just looking at it. But there, look at that. That's dynamic from Japan, isn't it? Coming through so well. They were 10-6 down, and then suddenly found a good way. 16-13 at the second technical.
Un buen recibo.
These girls, they all wear very long ponytails. Well, certainly a few of them do. Mambro, you can see. Mambro missed that service previously. It was a huge hit. Keeping it in is very important. Sauri's having a good look here. And obviously, a little chat here with the other Sauri, Sakoda. Well, let's hope they're seeing these smiles at the end of this match. It's a really, really good opportunity for Japan to make a statement. They'll still be fourth, but it's four that qualify. We've got 2 more days of competition after this. 2 more matches for each of the teams. Japan 16-13. It's a solid service, a really good serve, actually. Here we go. Little touch over the top, picked up again by Valdez. And still there, Sauri does brilliantly. Who's got the power play here? And oh, it's down, unlucky that for Sayasu, was it? No, it wasn't, it was Sakoda. Oh, that was Sauri. 14-16. That's a better serve. Touch of the net in defense, yeah, nice work. Mr. Shamiri, eagle eyes. He's got really impressive eyes, that's for sure. You stand next to him, my goodness. He gives you the eye, you know it. Great referee. Castillo comes back on, Brenda Castillo. 3 points the difference. It's in. It's a great ace. 18-14, and Sauri, you beauty. Look at this. It's an absolute cracker. And well, she's asking for it, but I tell you what, Paula Peña Isabel, she will not be happy about that, leaving that 18-14. A little touch, easy one. Watch out here now. Oh yeah, Valdez absolutely kills that. Nice touch. Good return, reverse, bang. Nobody was home except Yuki. Valdez again from the serve. We're going to get a substitution. In fact, Valdez is being substituted. On comes Bine. We haven't seen Anna Yokira Bine. 24 years old now. Let's see whether or not they can get a couple of serves going. The receiver will probably be Saori Kimura. We'll see. It is. The block is Saori, does it again there. Good work. Over the top, off the net. Oh, what a save! No, not quite. Good effort then again. Saori diving everywhere, reaching for that one. But Dominican Republic would not be denied. They did well. Miyashita flirts with the boards, the A signs. That's better. Fantastic save. Oh, yep, straight back over, and this is going to be problems for Japan. Was it out? It was. Oh my goodness, that is a big error. I think that was Gennari. Yeah, it was. Gennari Martinez put it long. Now, for the first time in this match, we see Yuni Nabea come on. She's a youngster, but I tell you, we've been impressed every time we've seen her subbed in. Let's see whether she can keep the momentum going here. 19-16. It's normally just a little floater. It is. This time. Okay, not bad. Oh, but listen. Ribera was a little bit back on her heels. She wasn't running onto that, and you could tell that gave them the opportunity. It was way back off the play, and Araki again. She's one of the top blockers, and just look at what she does there with that strong left arm. Great work. 20 points to 16. The defense is working well, blocking out these very, very dangerous attackers. Well, you can tell he's having a word directly with the setter. Marta is the setter, and she needs to really get the engine functioning properly at the moment. It's not working rhythmically. So typical of the Brazilians' timeout chat. Marcus just trying to get the stick out and putting a little bit more fear into them, but I tell you, it's not quite working. Japan have not been spectacular, but they've been dynamic enough to lead by 4 at the moment in the first set. Ribera missed, she was blocked out of it. The last point. Let's see whether or not she can do anything better here. Once again, we've got Yuri Nabea at the serve line. Yeah, it's a short one. Oh, Brenda Castillo is nonplussed by that one. Just watch the wrist come over the top. Yeah, it's a floater, and it died a death after the line, after the net. Very good. Cheerleaders doing a good job and getting everybody excited here. They're back for the 3rd time. What a good substitution, bringing her in, eh? Again, it's another good serve. Now they've got to get up there with the big hits. Okay, Saori is in. Well, no, it's not Saori, but that was a little tip over the top. No good there from Yuki. And out of play off the block from Araki, 17-21. Nabea comes off after doing her work, Yamaguchi rather, of after doing her work. So, oh, that's a difficult one. And that is not going to happen. Hesitation. Arisa Sato was looking as if she was going for it. You cannot hesitate in this sport. No time. 18-21. Marta, the setter, is with the ball. Marcus is issuing instructions. It was a good service. That's a block that's gone. It's 19-21. Dominican Republic, very competitive. It's going to be a timeout here, called by Manabe. The man of few words. They've done it all, of course, in the practice. They know exactly what is expected. They're not going to change strategy here at the moment. There will be, you'll see Sakota coming a couple of times from the outside hitter position to the backcourt. But smashes, Iraqi will loop around a couple of Miyashita sets. Of course, Saudi occasionally will come up and do her thing from the left post as well. So, we'll see. I'm surprised we haven't seen Mia Nagaoka, one of the top spikers in the opening match, but she's been kept in reserve at the moment. 19-21. Now let's see whether or not this timeout has worked. Okay. Oh, it's way out of court for 20-21. My goodness. And that was Sakota from deep. It really was a poor. Ah, there she is. Funny I should mention that, isn't it? Mia Nagaoka immediately comes on when I think Manabe must have heard me mention her name, because immediately she comes on. I think that'll make the difference, quite honestly. 20-21. Watch out for Nagaoka picking up the first one here. First receiver. Where's Nagaoka? No, it's on the other side. It's gone to Yushi. No good. Yushi, rather. That's a better block. Oh, that's an error. That's an error. Oh, and Yuki is denied as well. My goodness, what a fight back here from the Dominican Republic. 21 all. Ishii tried a couple of tips. You know, she's in a great position there. Go down the line with some power. Why you want to put, even if you get it over the top, they've got a very, very close second line of defense. Get some power into the play, girl. Come on. Mata. This time there will be power. Nagaoka from the back. And it raises my voice and it lifts the crowd. That's a great, great shot. She is so spectacular. I tell you, they've kept her in reserve. And when needed, of course, to finish off this first set, I think it's going to be a very important substitution. Miyashita gets us underway, and it's in! It's a great, great ace from Miyashita, 23-21. Oh dear, what an error. Not for the first time from Bine. Yeah, they celebrate that one. Miyashita again. 23-21. Solid service. Rivera is blocked. She has to put it up. Rivera again is down the line. It's in. It's a really, really good second life shot. 22. Yeah, that's a super shot. Yeah, again, the power play, and there was Ishii Yuki may needed to have gone a little bit further left to block it, didn't manage it. Watch out, here we go again. It's another big one from Nagaoka. I told you she was absolute magic, didn't I? My goodness, what a great cross-court that was. And the outside hitting left-hander, well, the opposite. She is in the opposite position on the right side, of course. But being left-handed, it gives her that sort of outside perspective The right shoulder goes into the net. The left gives her a little bit more space to play the shot. 24-22. Japan have set point. That is out. It's 25-22. But there might be a challenge. There might be. I think there will be a challenge. Yeah, there will be a challenge. Hang on to your horses. Wait up. I think it was out, but there will be a challenge. I thought there might be. Obviously it's a line call challenge by the Dominican Republic. Got nothing to lose here, but I think that's gone out. It certainly fell out, but he's, yeah, shrug of the shoulders. He said, I've got nothing to lose. It's going to be the set, I think, to... Ooh, yes it is. It's out of play. Japan have picked it up. They've won it by 25-22. And really, the big thing was that Miyu Nagaoka came on because she has got a really big weapon. The left-hand power play. It worked 3 times there in the 20s, and that, together with an ace by Miyashita, made the difference. 25-22 to Japan. The stats for that set: 3 aces to Japan, 15 attacks by Dominican Republic, but the digs were leveled up. Blocks obviously made a difference there. Araki was very good, and there were a few more errors from the Dominican Republic, so that made a big difference. It's 1-love to Japan, going according to plan right at the moment, and that was a 25-22 win.
第1セットの得点データを発表します。ドミニカが2本、日本は3本。アタック決定本数、ドミニカ15、日本は12本。
The other teams, of course, we've talked about the top 4, but as well as the Dominican Republic, the other teams that are really fighting for air at the moment are Thailand, are really unlucky, I have to say, and Peru, and of course Kazakhstan make up the final 8. On the top of the table with Italy, Korea, Netherlands and Japan. They are looking favourites to go through to Rio de Janeiro. Really looking forward to that myself. It'll be a fantastic game, despite all the issues and the problems and the Rika virus and so on. Here's Miyashita, the setter, at the line. She had an ace last time. Let's see what she can do at the start of the second. Pretty good. Miyashita again, that's lifted up, and then Nagaoka is in. Oh, wow. Well, kept her hungry, quite obviously, the opening part of that first set. Just when she was needed in the 20s, she came through, picked up very handy points, started the second set with a nice drive down the line. Ooh, that's too far out, isn't it? Great pickup. Miyashita did really well. Okay, not this time though. Valdez. She looks like the Amazonian woman, doesn't she? My goodness, she's got such a big stature, fantastic reach, extraordinary athlete. Does well right there. De Valdez, so the joust has worked, but nicely picked up ultimately. Still there, good scrambling, Naoka! Oh my goodness, from nothing. Naoka again from nothing makes the point. What a great athlete she is, my goodness. 2-1 to Japan. Lovely, lovely rally, good scrambling, but that was from nothing. Well played. Yuki Ishii. And another good, solid block. They're doing well. Oi! Oi! This is great volleyball. Great volleyball. We love it. Who's going to whack this one? It's still in play. Lovely reverse. Oi! And again, Nagaoka does the stuff. It's all frenetic activity, isn't it? My goodness. Some big hits, some attempts to tip over, the dink there, no good. Look at this, what a rally. Great rally, and that's the final moment. Japan 3-1. Ooh, it's a great flat serve. That's out of play for 4-1. Was it touched? Oh, it was. Okay, the line judge said it was out, but then we saw it was touched off the block. 2-3. Brenda Castillo in the orange top. I've called her the painted lady. She loves to wear a lot of makeup. You have a look at her in a while. Close up. That's out. 4-2. Yeah, Brenda will definitely stay on here. The number 5. That's out of play from Mambru Raki. Again, that was the float in. Whoa! Sauri, you beauty! That was a Mambro special, but just look at this. Sauri, absolutely right place, right time, strong right wrist. Fabulous. Oi, oi. A couple of days ago, well, she's still wearing the bandage, but a couple of days ago, she was really whacked on that little finger. Had to come off. Mambro gets her own back immediately with a good angle cross court. Yeah. Yeah, much better. Couldn't get to it. Good work. Nippon is the call. Let's see whether Sauri can receive here equally as well. Here's Pena. Oh, play on. Nagaoka's blocked out. It's 4-5. Good work from Janeri Martinez there. She is the middle blocker and 18 years old. She's got a good one in there. We haven't seen Nagaoka being challenged very much. That's good though. 4-5. 6-4. That's the problem when you absolutely give it everything. Accuracy. Nagaoka likes to hit them. Let's see whether she will pull back that intention. Up it goes. There's a lot of topspin on it. Here we go again. Who's got this? Nagaoka comes. Nagaoka delivers, but it's kept alive. Long way out. Long way out. And Sauri! My goodness. That was perfect adjustment there. Great work for Nagaoka to pick it up. The set was brilliant from Miyashita. And there, the outside hitter in the perfect position. 7-4. Nagaoka again. Top spin. Oh, yeah, just a bit. Kept alive. The block does its job. Sauri is there again. over the top, but it's, whoa, causing a few problems. What a block there! Whoa, Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi, I tell you, they go to the second technical timeout. Brilliant, look at that. Left arm, perfect position. That's what you get from experience. You just feel where to be. You could see the angle from Ribera, and I tell you, she thought that was going to be a killer. 8-4. Player for player, there's not a great deal of difference between them, I have to say. But on a team basis and working for each other, the Japanese have certainly got the initiative and the edge here. They're just working much better, more smoothly. They've got the oil of the machine very nicely set up at the moment. Miyashita's had a much better match as well. I've been impressed by her. Saori leading from the front, as you'd expect. Nagaoka come on and has made a huge impact. 8-4. They're hoping for their first win in the tournament, Dominican Republic, but Japan have won the last 9 games that they've played against each other, and you can see why. That at the world level, 9-4. Nagaoka continues to impress. Ribera down on her haunches. Brenda Castillo looking to receive. Oh, that's out. 5-9. Again, the 10,000 crowd here getting into it. They love to cheer. Nippon, that's a really good shot. Super service from Chineri. Chineri, I keep referring to her age, but I mean, how do they play at this top level at such youthful ages? Okay, missed that one. Just at 18. The two sisters are certainly going to be the center of Dominican Republic volleyball for a long time. She has been there forever. Valdez, 34 years old now, hugely experienced. But Saori, she'll be hoping to lead her team through. Ribera is up again. It's off the block once more. Ribera once more over the top. Still held. Watch out from deep, Saori. Power play is held up this time by Nagaoka. Out of play off the block, 11-6. Solid play without being that dynamic. Look at that from Miyashita. Huge reverse and a block off the hand of Ishii. Saori again. Yeah, that was a really good serve. Watch out here. Oh, one more chance. Reverse, now goes over the top, you clever girl. Ha! That is really clever. Miyu Nagaoka, the good reverse, and there, over the top of the block, it's a beauty. Dominican Republic, and it's got, I'm sure we might hear Marcus Quick just giving a little bit here. This is going to be quite interesting.
Atiende aquí. Ustedes también, voy a ayudar. Cuando tengo un recibo, es uno contra uno y no quitamos bola. Es muy difícil hacer cualquier cosa. Uno contra uno, quitamos que quiere flipe, no quita bola. Es uno contra uno. Aprovechen. Hey, vamos a poner que la de su parte. Hey, vamos a luchar, no hay juego.
He will not want to lose 5 matches in a row. At this stage, at this level of competition, it will be an enormous disappointment if he does. Valdez again, making her presence felt. But Rivera, she's almost been there, the power hitting, but it's a shake of the head, and you know why. It's not quite working, is it? 12-6. It will be Sauri with the serve again. And it's basically, it's Rivera that's picking it up from this serve. There she goes again, same receiver. That is a really, really ambitious piece of play, and it didn't work off the hand of Mambru. 13-6. Again, it was Saudi in the joust. Comes back to Japan. They've got a chance here, though. Over the top from Yuki is no good. Ribeiro, she's in. 7-13. Rivera really, really needed that. Through the block. Good play. Marta, the setter, is there. It's a very economic service. Still there from the block, doing its business. Nice work. Oh, right. Oh, that was really nice play from Yamaguchi initially, and then eventually it comes to Nagaoka to finish it off. Yeah, good work. Nice combination. Great teamwork there from Japan. Well, I'm glad I made the statement. It was quite timely, wasn't it? Quite proud of myself, really, to fix up Nagaoka there. Oh, what the heck? Miyashita, what are you doing? Let's have a look at this. Miyashita on her own, unbelievable. Wow. I'm a setter, I'm not a blocker. Just shows how all-round they have to be. Mambro comes off. De La Cruz, the captain, comes on. See if she can make a difference. It's a solid serve. Rivera has hit it out. Off the block.
Substitution by Dominican Republic. Number 16 out.
8-15. Martinez comes back on again, the giant. Oh, yeah. Well, it was set up. Couldn't finish it, Araki, but Yuki can. Yuki is right there on the button. There it goes again, down the line. And you'd have expected Elizabeth Martinez to do better than that. Went through her. Second technical timeout, and Japan are doing very well. That's an interesting stat, isn't it? Look at the momentum there. 4 in a row, then a 2. Shouting time. There she is. Oh, maybe not quite so much makeup. A little bit more around the eyes and the eyebrows. Not so much on the lips. I'm having a bit of fun. Sorry about that, Brenda, but I tell you, it's really good to see the girls. They take care of themselves. They like to look good. We like them to look good as well. And they are very, very impressive. All the girls attending this tournament, they all take care of themselves beautifully. Does the FIVB very proud. It's a most wonderful sport. So many fans and followers around the world. It's a great privilege to be here. Japan is volleyball country, I tell you. Great stuff. Here she is again, the big blocker. Miyashita comes up with a serve now. 16-8. Rivera keeps it in. Over the top. Good save. Nagaoka! Not quite this time, but maybe now. Scrambling from Dominican Republic. That is a great hit. Saori does beautifully. Yuki's over the top. It's still in play. She is too big to be given a chance like that. 9-16. And Elizabeth Martinez is in the middle and says thank you very much over the top of the block. But she's not happy. She's not smiling.
Number 21 out. Number 3.
Gineri Martinez is off. Long uphill battle here, though. That's a really good hit. Didn't know much about that save. Out of play off the net, I think. I think it was. It was off the net, not the block. The old eyes are not doing too badly. That was a really, really good effort there from Dominican Republic to fight back into this, but they are struggling, aren't they, against the Japanese consistency. This time, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's a great hit. Excellent work. We like that. There she go. Bine is right in there. Again, Anna Yokira Bine Stevens. She's at the line. Quizzical look. Yeah, perfect. Good save by Brenda. Saori gets it once. Nagaoka! It's touched away. Nice work for 18-10. I tell you, she's only had one possible error. Every other time, she's like a caged lion. You know, you need to starve her a little bit, and then when she's released, she eats everything. It's amazing. Araki puts it net-wise. Manabe is astute, isn't he? My goodness. He knows a bit about this sport, let me tell you. Played a setter in the 1988 Seoul Olympics for Japan. And from setter, you learn everything about the sport. You need to know it. Ribera's blocked. Ribera, no, it's a short one, but what a big pickup that. Excellent from Yuki. It's really, what a scrambling rally. Nagaoka can't get it down. Who's from backcourt? Martinez can't get it down. Excellent work from Sato. Over the top, no good from Saudi. What a rally. Fabulous rally. Oh my goodness, how much longer? Give me a break, please. Thank you, Saudi. Oh, arigato, Sauri Kamura. Fabulous. What a rally. Oh, what an angle there. Good work by the captain. 19-11, they've got a timeout. I can take a break as well. Nabaya comes back on. He's a passionate coach, is Marcus Quick. He knows what he wants, but can he get it delivered? It's all very difficult. Yamaguchi having a wee chat. Is that Takeshi Suji? I think it was. Manabe must be pretty happy with their second set. Had a lovely trip, 2.5, 3 hours out of Tokyo to Mount Fuji yesterday. Absolutely wonderful experience. Meaning to do it many, many times, but at last I get to do it, and it's a fantastic experience. I recommend it. It's out of play. It's 12-19. So, well done, Marcus, for calling the timeout. Nagaoka straight back on again.
by Japan. Number 6 out. Number 1, Nagaoka in.
Nagaoka has made a huge impression on this one. With the ball there is Alyssa Eva-Maria. Good reverse to Saudi off the block, 20-12. Yeah, nice play. The outside hitter's in perfect position. I tell you what, she really is enjoying herself in this tournament. She didn't enjoy the Korea match much, but I tell you, this is now Saudi time. Very accurate server too. Rivera's denied by Saudi. Nagaoka! Oh my goodness! That is unbelievable. How does she do that from that distance? She's not the tallest, you know, but look at that. Gets it through the block. Unbelievable. Valdez turns round in disappointment. Nagaoka, great match. 21-12. Rivera tries it over the top. Nagaoka picks it up. They're all in at Yuki. Yuki Ishii comes again with some really, really good improvisation. Valdez comes off disappointingly. Arias goes on for the first time.
Number 1 out. Number 8, Arias in.
Arias comes on 22-12. 10 points adrift. Saudi gets another solid serve in. There's a big hit off the block, and she comes on and she makes a difference. Wins a point with her opening hit. Good work. Off the block of Yamaguchi. Well, that'll make her feel good, won't it? On the opposite side, Marta, the setter, is in possession. Stand and deliver. Good reverse. Yamaguchi is out, I think. Well, wait a minute. There's a hesitation here. A little shake of the head from Shamiri. Let's have a look. No, it was out. It wasn't touched. It's Dominican Republic point. 14-22. Marta again. Saudi, good receiving. Oh, that's a nice little touch. Problem here. Problem here for Dominican Republic. This for 23. Nagaoka! Not quite down. Well picked up, Brenda. Oh, excellent work by Miyashita. This is another big rally. Who's got this one? Who's got this one? Oh, was there a net touch? Shamiri again. Absolutely knows exactly. He's always right. Couple of substitutions here. Shimamura. Haruo Shimamura comes on for Yamaguchi. She'll go to the line. She will go to the line. It's all smiles, isn't it? Right, well, that's lovely to see. Tashiro, Kanami Tashiro, the setter, is on now. 23-14. The block is no good. 15-23. So Haruka Miyashita being replaced. We'll see whether Tashiro enjoys the experience. There she is. Oh, yes, she does. Beautiful from Tashiro to give Nagaoka another big hit. And the interesting thing is that Araki made a big move to the right post, opening up the opposition. Right, set point for the second set point is Tashiro. Does well. Okay. Martinez down the middle. Still loads of set points to Japan. Yuki a little nod. It's well received again. Nagaoka, it's out of play, and that's it. Nagaoka has been sensational, superb during this second set. She finished off the first set in style, and a little bow to the court and the crowd 25-16 after a first 25-22 victory. Japan on target. 2 sets to love in the lead. They'll have a little 5-minute break before the next set.
さあ皆さん、アリーナにご注目ください。馬房のコロト直樹さんです。こんにちは。改めてさあ皆さん2セット取りました。ありがとうございます。さあ次もしっかり1セット取りましょう。その時に感謝の気持ちを込めてまずはパブリックプレゼント。アリーナにもそしてまだ元気だよ。3、2、1。
Again, look at the attack, 16/10. Makes a big difference. The blocks 3/1. Too many errors from the Dominican Republic. But I mean, Japan do look the quality team here. You wouldn't believe there's just 2 world ranking positions between them. Japan look far superior. 5th ranked in the world. And against the 7th ranked Dominican Republic, but it looks like they're going to go 5 matches and defeat in all of them. We'll see. Yeah, they must be very happy, content with their performance tonight.
Pero es duro, no está buena la bola, mirando el hoyo, no es cualquier bola que hay que dar. La bola no está buena, ya la bola no está nada, hay jugadores que dicen, está buena la bola, mueve la bola, tiene que tirar hoyo con la bola buena.
決定ポイント日本が16、イランがドミニカが6、日本が4本、そしてブロックポイントは日本が3、ドミニカが1のポイントです。
well. Will this be the final set of this particular match? 5th day of competition. And 5th match for each of these girls. Dominican Republic winless at the moment after 4. Japan 3 wins and 1 loss, that against the Koreans. It may not be the disaster that it looked like it was going to be. If Japan can win this one and another one, they will be guaranteed of going through. But Marta will take the serve for the Dominican Republic. Have they worked out a strategy to upset Japan? Let's see. That's a good block. That is a really good block to start. 1-love to Dominican Republic. Martinez does a really good job there. Marta will run forward and take the set. There she is, and it's very nice, but Sauri can't reach that. 2-love Dominican Republic. See, it's interesting because they do have the ability, the Dominican Republic. Must be very frustrating for Marcus when they don't quite get the teamwork together. Marta again, this for 2-love at the moment. Oh, Nagaoka. She's not just the power player, is she? Obviously found a space, found a spot. Just the sheer threat of her coming up, they drop back a pace. That opens up the gap just over the top of the block. 1-2. Bit close. It was a bit close. Yeah, you felt it. Not a great pass. It put pressure on Martinez. And eventually she fouled the net 2-all. Yuki Ishii, they all like her. Oh, it's a big hit. Oy. Nice work then from Eve, I think. Yeah, it was. It was Elisa Eve Meja. 3-2, Dominican Republic. Rivera gets us going. Oh, that's out, I think. Was it? No. It's going good. But isn't that interesting? That is very interesting because it looked like Dominican Republic actually started celebrating that. They did. It was right in the corner. Erika Araki. They kept it alive nicely. Araki there. Up it goes. Sauri tries to get it down. No goods. Over again. Nagaoka doesn't make it. Still in play. Sauri's no, it's Nagaoka on the angle and it's made it off the block. 4-3 Japan. A little bit of pinball there. I suppose I ought to be calling it pachinko, didn't I? Because of the way that ball bounced around. Pachinko is, yeah, very a favorite Japanese game. Oh, that's out. That is 5. That's really unfortunate. Dominican Republic played well at the start of this 3rd set. And now a couple of errors and they find themselves off the pace. Araki again. Oh, that's clever. That's a perfect placement there from Martinez. Elizabeth Martinez. Brelinia, look at that. Where was the support? Araki was there or thereabouts. Should have maybe come a bit closer as the second line. Oh, it's too close. Oh, and an error at the net. Double touch. 6-4, Japan. Nagaoka, she's had a lovely game, a really, really impressive, very impressive game. She'll miss it now, won't she? No, she doesn't. Good girl. Sauri is on the charge, but gets it brought back, and there Miyashita gets it up, and again Nagaoka can't get it down. This is really some really good rallying here. Excellent rally. Sauri still in play. Sauri again out of play. It's Dominican Republic 5-6, but what a good rally. Excellent rally. I tell you what, there's some very impressive rallying going on both sides of the net, scrambling very, very well. From the back court, there she is. How many times have we seen that? 7-5, Nagaoka. It's a beauty. It's a really nice set by Miyashita as well. It doesn't go much distance, but she knows exactly where Nagaoka can take it without fouling at the line. Sauri. Again, just a little dinky float. It's too good. That block is too good. Oh, fabulous from Yuki. Yuki Ishii, and it will be a timeout for Dominican Republic. That is a great, great block. Lovely block initially from Yamaguchi. Yuki finishes off. Ken Kawakita having a chat there. Manabe nowhere to be seen. Right, 90 seconds of the technical timeout complete. Sauri's at the line. Japan with their tails very much up in the air. 8-5 is the score. Third set, Japan leading 2-0. Oh, that's way out of play. Nowhere near testing the block. And again, accuracy is not being teamed up with Elizabeth Martinez all the time. She's a very promising and wonderful player, but she's missed a few. That is a big hit. Who's chasing it down? Ooh. Ha! Arisa Sato did her best to get there. Sauri only had a one hand at it, but ultimately it's De La Cruz, the captain, gets us in play. Rivera is in. Rivera, good quality play there. Not that promising, but it was on the angle. It was well in. Good work. Captain again gets us going. From the backcourt. Oi, Nagaoka. You know when it's in her hitting sight and her hitting path, it's going to cause problems. She plays it inside out there, which definitely gets it past the first block. And the receiver can't get close to control it. Here's Yamaguchi. Oi, oi, oi. Really? Can't believe that. That was so far out. I don't think we've seen a ball hit so far out of court. 11-7 Japan. That's better. That's a little better from Dominguez. Dominguez Martinez is 8-11. Actually, Estefany Arias now. Rivera does nicely. They expected the big hit. They went up to try and combat that. And then it just got a little dink. Iraqi, just a touch, I think. It was. 9-11. Hope springs eternal. Oh, they're still in it. Iraqi over the top, but no! This time it comes straight back. 10-11. Okay, nice to see a few smiles in the Dominican Republic team. Lovely little touch there by Yves Meillard. Great save. Okay, here's the chance. All right, nice work. Miyashita. It was a fabulous save from the blast from Nagaoka. But then Miyashita decided to take the attack into her own hand, literally, and won it well. 12-10. Here she is. Tough to be consistent all the time, but she has done well these last couple of matches. Oh, good pick up by Yuki. Nagaoka gets it off the block for 13-10. She has not missed. I still can't understand why she wasn't put in the starting lineup. Obviously, Manabe has got his own reasons. Ribera had to close her eyes at that one, letting that go through. Her arms, off her arms, onto her face. Oh. That was a big scramble, not good. Watch out here. Again, it's tipping, it's not working. Let's get some big hitting action here. Oh, Rocky! You did everything except get it over. Wow. Okay, here's Mata, the setter. Solid serve, picked up nicely. It's come back from Yuki. Oy. Good joust there at the net by Yuki Ishii. Too good, Martinez. Yeah, it was a lovely little set, wasn't it? Nice work from Mata to Martinez. Nice angle. Araki together with Yuki could do nothing. 1 point the difference, 12-13. Oh, that's clever. Again, did she play that with her right or her left? Hey, come on, she's left-handed. Let's have a look on my eyes. Now she played it with her right hand. What's she doing playing with the right hand? Come on, you're a lefty. Ha! Great work. That's a great block. Oh, no, just out. Off the post at the other side, and now 13-14. Rivera, oh, into the net. That's a criminal offense. Ouch. Oh, I tell you what, if anything's going to upset Marcus Quake, it will be that kind of play. When it's this close, this tight, they're fighting for every point. 15-13. Araki is there. Floats one in. And that's short off the net, and that's 16-13. They'll take a break. It's the second technical timeout now, and a big disappointment. Too many errors there from the Dominican Republic. That did not come off the net. It was a lovely little touchdown. And Japan on their way right here. Manabe's back in charge. Just a couple of words.
パスが B パスだったらライトが来てですね A とライトぴったり来たらもう A クイック
Va a pasar eso. Pegamos el juego, se va el juego. Pegamos el juego, se va el juego. Por dos errores que nos tocó idiotas. Vamos a hacerlo bien, va. Ya él está, tú la tienes ya con la China. Él está saltando con la China. Lleva la corrida para jugar para atrás, deja la A para jugar para adelante. Porque ya China la tiene parada ahí ya. Vamos, vamos, vamos. ¡Hey!
Well, it's a good match, there's no doubt about that. Better for Japan, of course, because they're in the lead at the moment, and this would be a big step towards Rio if they win the 3 points for this. Dominican Republic adding enormous amount of enthusiasm and interest, but they just don't have the quality of control that the Japanese have got. They've got obviously home advantage, of 10,000 crowd here screaming support. Here's Araki, 16-13 in the third. Oh, that's too far. Oh, that's gone even further. Oh my goodness, what was happening there? Well, that was not great. The dig was no good off a bad receiving. I'm an attacker, I don't do digs. 14-16. Here's Eve. That's gone, isn't it? No. That's better. Well held and really, really beautifully played there by Yamaguchi. Yeah, she spotted the gap between the block. There you see, she absolutely held her position nicely. Really good. Sakoda, she can serve well. Nagaoka's come off. So was she going to go down the opposite position? Oi. It's in, it's a good shot, nice angle. 15-17, Martinez will go. Yeah, beauty. And it's no wonder Yuki Ishii raises her head. She knew she should have tried to play it. Ha ha ha, down the middle again. Naoka is back on. Good work, nice play. Really, oh, that's out of play, but should have been better. Sauri did nicely. Up for the block there. Nagaoka was there. Sato, and then Sauri misses it. Sato's had a solid game in defense, hasn't she? Sauri. Triple Sauri. Nice work. She received well, came up to a favorite position. It was a nice set, perfect height, bang. 18-16. There she is, a little skip. Just watch this skip. Up with the right leg. From deep. Oh, it's still in play. Yuki tries one over the top, easily picked up by Castillo. There's the block, it's in. It's 19-16, it's a great shot. Wow, you need a bit of luck, but that was a really perfect block. Up they go. Not there, that's the pickup that's so important from Nagaoka. And then there's the block, and it's beautifully in from Yuki Ishii. 19-16. Saudi a little bit more power on that one. That is in. It's down the line at 17-19. Nice work there from the captain De La Cruz. Right, well, she did well last time she had a ball in the hand for the serve. Yuki misses that one, but watch out this time. Miyashita. Second time that she's taken the initiative. Off comes Yamaguchi, on goes Shimamura. She will take the service. 20 points to 17, looking solid for Japan. Good service. Oh, it's too far back, surely. It is, and it goes way out of play from Martinez, and that is 21-17, and a Shimamura service. That's very impressive. And okay, Dominican Republic, is it time for a little bit of shouting Brazilian style?
Ahora mismo. Entonces, dale para uno ese contramovimiento que tú quieres aplicar. Bueno, ya Guati, si la central se fue para allá, pie. ¿Quién coge la acumuladora que yo estoy mostrando de afuera? Tiró, lo tiró. ¿A quién coge esa bola? Priscila salta con ella. ¿Y quién se queda con la central que va a pie? No es posible. Por eso tengo que hablar 4 veces para hacer una acción buena.
They only need 4 points. Oh, you have to feel for the coaches. Marcus Quick with his real fiery Brazilian attitude to volleyball. He wants the girls to do so well. Marta there, the setter, is just frustrated. Martinez, the big, tall 19-year-old, has made a few errors there. She is number 20 at the back of the court. Now you can see she's just missed from backcourt. 4 points the difference, 4 points required. Japan in control. Marta will come off. Mambru will come on. Dominguez also, number 6. Immaculada Dominguez. Lovely name. Here she is. Immaculada Dominguez Martinez Camille. Fabulous. 21-17, Shimamura. That's better. Okay, it's worth shouting a little bit then, isn't it? Have a look at this one. Good girl, Rivera makes a big one. They certainly have got some powerful shoulders, that's for sure. Yamaguchi comes on, Shimamura off. Are we going to see Zayasu at any stage? Receiving. Iraqi at the net. Yuki, and it's Sauri that's received it. And look at that down the middle. And that perfect play from Japan. It was a beautiful receiving from Sauri, set by Miyashita, down the middle for Nagaoka, and it was perfectly executed. Where was the defense? Nowhere is the answer. Miyashita had a much better match. Fabulous match. Off the block and away, and it's 19-22. Must have been a good year, that. 1923, there was a bigger earthquake. I learned that yesterday in Japan. 1923, in fact, there was a lot of damage here in this country.
Number 17 out, number 7, Marte in. Number 6 out.
She's back in. She needs to set up in the right position before she goes to her appointed position. 19-22, Marta again. 3 points required by Japan. Another huge hit, but it's kept in play. Still there. Dominican Republic. Over the top, nice pick up there by Sato. Here's Yuki, does make that, Araki puts it up. Yuki again, and it's a great block. Excellent work. Nice play by 3 and 20, that's Eve and Martinez. Yep. Crowder getting back into this really well. 20-22, Marta will serve. Good fun, isn't it? Volleyball at this level is so entertaining. Nagaoka! 23-20. They're almost there. Nagaoka has played a fabulous match. Timeout has been called. Dominican Republic. I don't think there'll be any screaming and shouting here because they haven't done so much. There will be interesting instructions. Let's put it that way.
ライトは簡単ですよ。針をオフェンスしよう。
20番ちょっとダブルみたいな。中入ってレフトがダブルだから高いから大丈夫だから。
Jen Kawakita has a little chat. The curtain is almost drawn on this fifth day of competition. 23-20 means that it will be 5 defeats in a row for the Dominican Republic. Ooh, that's not an interesting or a good prospect, is it? Marcus Quick, obviously, he is paid by results, really. The girls will not be wanting to go home without a win, that's for sure. They've been pushed close. They've only won one set. That was against Thailand. 28-26 in the second. Let's see whether or not Japan can close it up right now. Marta puts it reverse, and that is a really good shot from Rivera. A lovely set from Marta. Every opportunity needs to be taken here. Rivera just stands and delivers. Ooh, watch out, Nagaoka's off the block, and Rivera picks it up. Marta again, and that was touched to the net. It will be 22-23. Not a done deal. Double hit, says Shamiri.
Timeout by Japan.
Japan. Manabe says, okay, wait there then. Nagaoka didn't quite finish off when she could have. Once again, economical with words is Manabe, but he figures that he spent all his time well in training. Well, it's a much closer affair, isn't it? 25-22 in the first, 25-16 in the second. And already, the Dominican Republic have picked up those 22 points. So they've got the service. Right. It's closing down a little bit. 22-23. Watch out. Sauri has got a big one, but nicely picked up by Brenda Castillo. Down the middle. This is going to be such a vital point. Sauri is out. 23 all. Oh, this is good. Dominican Republic certainly deserve another set, I have to say. But will they get it? Japan will want to close it down now. Nagaoka can't get it down, but this is a possibility. Off the on top of the block, 24-23. Set point, Dominican Republic. Oh, Marcus Quick will be really pleased with the way they've come back into this. Manabe, what's he going to say? Look at that. 4 in a row. It looked to be all over and finished. At 22-18, You would have thought that Japan would have seen it home easily. Didn't happen that way, did it? 24-23 now, Dominican Republic. Japan receiving, and particularly looking towards their captain, Saori Kimura, to get a good receive and then a nice transition. We will see. Set point, Dominican Republic. They're 2 sets to love down, but this would do them a huge favor. Good transition, Nagaoka does it! 24-all. Well, that's exactly how they needed to play that. It was a good receiving by Saori. Lovely set. Nagaoka gets it off the top of the block. Araki comes off. Nabeya, Yuri Nabeya. She comes on and tries to get it into play. 24-all. We're at deuce. Oh, it's out of play, way out. 25-24. Match point now. And again, it's going to be Yuri Nabeya from Dentsu Aribis, the wing spiker. She played last season when Japan finished 6th. Are they going to get through right here? Here we go, match point. Who's got the block? It's there. Here's the chance. Nagaoka's up there. Nagaoka's blocked. Oh my goodness. 25-all. Nagaoka could have made it right there. 25. Arias comes on. Pine is replaced.
Number 8, Arias in. Substitution by Japan.
Nabeya comes off. Araki is there. I'm surprised that Zayasu has been brought in. That's been a tactic. They're crowding. It's a lovely big half circle here. 25 receiving. Okay, picked up. And this time it is off the block. It's 26-25. Nagaoka for the second time picks up match point with her attack. She will go to the line. And the Japanese supporters again giving full flow to their support. Fabulous. Nagaoka, here we go. Match point, Japan. It's out, gone wide, and now it's stayed in play. Yuki gets it up. Saori is there, and Saori's short. It's reversed, and Nagaoka, again, a great retrieve. Fabulous work. Martinez only tips it over the top. It's scrambling. Saori's there, and Saori makes it for grand match. 27-25. And not for the first time in her life, let me tell you. National player for over 13 seasons, and she comes good again, right at the crunch. Fabulous match for Japan. They've come back and they have taken it in 3. Dominican Republic will be licking their wounds. They've played 5, lost 5. And you have to say, they are actually better players than that. But Japan were efficient. They played as a team. And ultimately, they deserve their win by 3 sets to love. 25-22, 25-16, 27-25. Entertaining. They've won 4, lost that one to Korea, but it's all looking much better. They're back on the road to Rio. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. It's good, isn't it? We have a wonderful, wonderful atmosphere here. The officials did a great job. The challengers also did a great job, and it was an efficient, very, very efficient match all round. Great work. They will celebrate. We'll have some replays in a couple of moments. And it's good to see the Dominican Republic girls smiling. They put on a really big effort there. I have to say, Miyashita did really well, the number 2. Arisa did her job in defense. Araki pointing and saying, great work. But I tell you what, that Nagaoka substitution coming on at the end of the first set made a big, big difference. There you go. That's the story of that third set. Very, very close. 17-16 in attacks. 2-3 more errors for Dominican Republic. They had a couple of blocks that were good, but they had to work hard. There you can see from the digs. We'll have a look at the overall match stat in just a couple of moments. But really good to see Dominican Republic congratulating each other on a very, very impressive match there. We've got the net and again, big smiles. Araki's going to be interviewed just a couple of moments, I'm sure. And Sauri will be there as well. There they are. There's the story of the whole match. 3-4 more attacks from Japan. Aces were leveled up, but they had a lot more digs, blocks as well, and too many errors from Dominican Republic. A fine match, we enjoyed it. It was really good. 3-0 was the score in favor of Japan. They now are only 1 point behind the top three, and they've got a really good chance of qualifying for Rio now, as we've still got interviews going on. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. See you again soon. This is John Burgess saying farewell from the Tokyo Metropolitan Gym, and we just go out on a whole bunch of very, very good highlights from the match.